Two of the falconry words I'm going to discuss today are called casting and crop. When raptors are out in the wild eating a large meal, it's beneficial for them to be able to eat it quickly, both to prevent another animal from taking it, but also so that they can fly away from the ground up to safety in a tree somewhere or some other safe area. They have what in layman's terms is basically a pouch that kind of acts, it's about here. I'll show it after she eats today to show you how different it can look. It's under the feathers. It's very flat right now on her. It's called their crop. Other birds have this as well. I don't know if all birds have it. I know some of them have like a false crop. It's like a smaller area that they can store food in. I know pigeons and doves have a crop as well, because it makes sense. They're ground feeders. They would need to get it in quickly and get to safety. So her crop is basically an internal holding place for her food, which then will come down to her stomach and be digested for nutrients. When raptors catch their prey, they eat as much as they possibly can of the entire prey. That means bones, that means fur, that means feathers, that means organs. However, they can't digest all of what they put in their crop. So the next day, typically, they will get rid of, purge, the contents that are still in the crop that they haven't been able to digest. This is called a cast or casting up. Most people recognize owl pellets, if I say that term. An owl pellet can sometimes have an entire skeleton of a mouse or whatever they ate in it, which is why it can be used in schools for dissection. Hawks tend to just cast up like feathers and just any gritty material that they might not have been able to digest. Hawks, eagles, falcons, they have the same thing. They can digest bones a little better, but any raptor, they will cast up. It's not the same as vomiting because it's not stomach related. So the next day they will cast out what's remaining in their crop that they couldn't digest, and then they're ready for the next meal. It's all about being aware of your animal's anatomy and habits and biology in order to successfully keep these animals healthy and happy. As a falconer, I need to be aware of when she has cast up, because if you put more food into that crop before she's purged it, it can actually cause what's in there to ferment and cause some really bad health problems for them. So she hasn't cast up yet, to my knowledge. She usually does it a little later in the afternoon. So I'm going to wait today. I wasn't sure if she'd be willing to sit here so nicely without food in her crop. I was going to say food in her tummy, but now you know that goes into their crop first. You can see their crop physically bulge out when it's full. These are 3 casts that I found in her weathering area that I just decided to bring and show you. She typically eats chicks with darker feathers, so this is sometimes when we get yellow chicks, it's a yellow cast. That's a wood chip. Yes, I'm using my bare hands for this. This doesn't faze me at all. It's kind of undefined. It looks a little fuzzy. It's mostly feathers. I'm not going to find any full bones in here. This is clearly mostly feathers. So this is what it looks like. This is what she casts up every day. This is normal. An owl pellet is usually a little better formed and has more bones in it. I don't know if we'll be able to get her casting on video. That's not why I'm waiting to train her today. But if we do, great. If not, now you understand what I'm talking about: casting, casting up, cast, or her crop. Thanks for watching this video. I think. Don't put that. They will expel and in order to successfully manage and but I was saying something else. It's pellets. So there you go. And the lights just came on. Oh, and they went off. Lovely. They have what I recordings today. Forget what I was gonna say, and now there's dogs and equipment. Words in falconry is called casting, which when around, that's probably a safe bet.